100 incredibly traditional Taiwanese dishes prepared by my good self with a little bit of help from a master chef. But time to get back to the start of this story and see how this is going to help me repay Taiwan.
Oh. 301.
Oh, yeah, 没错. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alan. This is My Life in Taiwan. And the master chef that just helped me open the video is none other than Taiwanese superstar chef Avery Chen, the champion of hit TV show 料理之王.
手红。恭喜！手红。
But back to today's video, I received a call from the Ministry of Economic Affairs and they were asking me to promote their Fishball Battle King competition. So I got to thinking how I can possibly use this opportunity as part of my Repay Taiwan series. So I made a few calls, got my assistant and agent to help me, and before I knew it, I found myself at a frozen delivery center picking up 30 boxes of frozen fish balls, because 30 different restaurants from around the country had sent me 10 portions each for me to prepare. And also, another 900 portions had gone immediately to one of today's charities for distribution, meaning that a total of 1,200 meals were going to people in need as a result of this video. But here I was with my 300 and trying to figure out a way to get them all on my scooter. How am I going to get all of this onto this? Luckily, I did find someone to help as one of the camera crew offered up her people carrier, and I was soon loading my boxes into the car. And after fighting with a runaway cart that didn't want to play ball, runaway food. I soon enough had finished loading up my cargo and was on my way to the beautiful park kitchen here in Taichung, where I could formally introduce the star of today's video. Please welcome Chef Avery Chen.
嗨，大家好，我是料理之王冠军陈守宏 Avery。那今天来跟 Alan 一起做一道台湾菜，我们要做香菇鱼丸肉羹。
Oh my god， 香菇鱼丸肉羹。鱼丸。
对 ，good。
Okay, the heat is already started. 你知道我们要准备几碗吗？多少
？300碗。
300万啊！你知道为什么我们要做吗？
因为我们要送给一些需要帮助的人，我们要送去育幼院，然后喜憨儿的那边嘛。
对，没错。Yes, this is a Repay Taiwan video, and I hope it's the first of many on this channel, allowing me to repay the country either by helping those in need, promoting people's inspirational stories, and just generally sharing Taiwan's beauty with the world. And as we just said, the plan for today's video was to prepare 300 servings of a very traditional Taiwanese dish and deliver it out to those in need, including a group of people that are incredibly close to my heart. But as you can imagine, this was certainly a task that I could never complete by myself. So, 我学要你的帮忙，你可以教我
煮台湾菜啊，
做台湾菜。好，你觉得我的中文还可以吗？
比我好。
So, as you can see, as well as being an incredibly skilled chef, Avery was also incredibly humble and very complimentary about my terrible Chinese. But before we got started, he had a pretty important question for me.
你会煮饭吗？
我不会。Yes, as an absolutely terrible chef that was completely spoiled by my mum's amazing cooking as I was growing up, I have to say I was incredibly nervous to be taking on such a huge project, but I think I was also incredibly lucky to have such an experienced and skilled chef, as well as my awesome team in my corner helping me to take on this challenge.
我带你怎么做。
好，
对，
你可以介绍材料一下吗？
好，其实我们今天要做的这种传统的香菇肉羹的话，我们一定会有干香菇，那我们是把它泡水过后，让它切片，然后我们还有大白菜、笋丝，然后木耳、柴鱼片，还有我们今天的主角丸子。
你觉得在这里有几颗？
几颗有破千吧？
对。应该是有，
应该超过了。
你看过这么多鱼丸吗？
没有，
没有。
你有看过吗？
当然没有。OK， 我很开心，我很兴奋，很开心 很兴奋, just two of the emotions that I was feeling. And I say just two emotions because another emotion I was feeling was a huge amount of pressure. Pressure to get this right, not to let Avery down, not to undo all of the hard work my team had already done. Therefore, after washing my hands, Avery wasted no time at all in getting me to help.
那你帮我放进去。
Okay, throw it in.
Yep.
Whoa, okay.
OK。
木耳。
丸子的话，因为其实它都有味道。
OK。
它有味道，我们把它一起放在煮。那这边给你放。
So far, this is pretty easy.
Yep.
It's just putting stuff into water. I would just like to say that yes, so far for me it had been pretty easy, but I think that's all because of Avery's years of experience going into this, as well as the preparation he'd already done. And as this first smaller pot was just being used in order to teach me the recipe, little did I know that things were about to get much, much more difficult. 已经看起来很好吃，
真的。
这个是很好吃，我很好喝，
好吃。
哦，真的 OK。So as you can see, not only was I getting cookery lessons from Avery, he was also helping me brush up on my Chinese as well. And during his cookery teaching, I could really sense his passion for food. And on a personal level, knowing that this exquisite 5-star yet still very traditional Taiwanese food was going to be going to people in need really let me feel that I was part of something special that day. And soon enough, the first part was getting close to ready. Wow, okay, so 现在变
很浓，
很浓，
浓稠，黏黏的，
黏黏的，
对。但是我们现在不要让它滚，因为我们要加蛋。
And not only did he want it to be as tasty as possible, he also really cared that it looked as beautiful as possible too. 为什么不用？
因为你滚的话，蛋花会不漂亮啊。我们要让它。
OK。
我盛一碗给你喝。
所以现在是
好了，
好了吗？
好了，
很兴奋。
OK，
Wow, look at that.
你试试。
I feel this is 5-star restaurant quality dish. Look at how it looks. Let's see how it tastes. It's amazing. 真的很好吃。Oh my god.
是你跟酷吃的那个味道吗？
更好。
谢谢。
5倍更好。Every single bite and every different fishbowl was out of this world. Although I must say there was an orange-colored shrimp fishbowl that stood out for me and blew my mind.
因为我们一起煮的。
哦，因为我们很用心。And talking of Yongxin, now that Avery had poured his heart into teaching me, the hard work was only just beginning, as now it was time to really get stuck in and prepare the rest of the 300 portions. So as you can quite clearly see, this became a huge team effort with Avery at the helm, me as his pretty useless sous chef, and the rest of our camera crews and assistants all digging in to help. This became a challenge against time, as not only did we have to get all of the dishes prepared before lunchtime, but Chef Avery insisted that absolutely no corners were cut in order to ensure that each meal was as good as the previous one that had been served. But eventually, after God knows how long, we were done. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Yeah, give me 5. 我觉得我们成功了，有几个
？301个。
301 dishes. Avery, 我想说，没有你，我没办法成功。
我们是一起的。
哦，对，我们是
together
a teamwork. 你也有 YouTube 频道，对不对？
对，我的 YouTube 的频道是餐盘上的 Avery.
So if you're watching this for the food content, you're really going to enjoy Avery's channel. But I think now comes another hard work. I've got to get this into the car while it's still hot and deliver it to those people in need. Avery, once again.
谢谢，我很谢谢 Alan。 谢谢你找我来做这个很好玩的活动。
好，谢谢你帮我，谢谢。
不会。
So the hard work in the kitchen may have ended, but now it was time to get on the road and start delivering these packages to the people who we promised it to. Therefore, a lot of frantic packing and some serious heavy lifting. Oh my goodness. My legs are shaking. 休息一下。I hope they like it. The box is still hot. Sweat making me sweat even more. But after all our hard work, the 2 cars were packed with meals and we headed off to our first location, which was an orphanage that has been looking after kids for over 70 years. And I tried my best to have a very basic chat in my rather primitive Chinese with the director.
目前是40几位，我们的床位是60床。
哇 ，OK。
是。
他们从几到几岁？
我们是从3岁到18岁。那目前我们最小的在院内的是8岁。哇。
Okay.
那现在这个时间他们都去上学。
Hearing that there were over 40 kids that were soon going to be heading back from school to eat a meal that me and my team had poured all of our heart and soul into preparing really gave me an exceptionally warm feeling. 所以他们有英文课吗？
英文啊，我们有一个教会，他会来教他们英文。
Hearing that the kids have English class also gave me a little bit of inspiration for a possible future video on another way that I can repay Taiwan. But no time to discuss that now, as we were already on our way to the second destination, where the director was telling me exactly how a large proportion of our meals would be used to help people.
我们会把食物然后做加热，就是把它切处理过后，因为鱼丸太大颗，长辈会噎到，所以我们把它切片。
哇 ，OK。所以你每天送几个人？
我们每天大概送800-900份的便当。
哇 ，OK。
然后每天我们有21条路线，然后去做分送。
OK， 感谢你，辛苦。
不会，谢谢。
大家今天很辛苦。
这个
Oh my God！ Wow，OK。That is， 感谢。这个 lifeintaiwan 啊，非常好 ，perfect。Oh my goodness， 很感动，真的。哇！我要说，就是今天不是只是我，对，有很多人帮我，很多人。Okay, so let me save you from my terrible Chinese here, because what I'm trying to say without stumbling over my words, or indeed without crying my eyes out, is that although this incredibly special and touching award has my name on the top of it, I certainly couldn't have achieved it without the help of my team, without the help of Avery and his team. And if you thought that the emotions were finished for the day, you are very much mistaken, because the final location of the day stood out for me the most and probably gave me one of the happiest, most memorable experiences of my life. Taichung Municipal Special School, and the reason that I've chosen this as one of the places to deliver to, it'll be difficult for me to say without getting emotional, but basically my father's brother, my Uncle Graham, he also had Down syndrome, and although I think he had a great life and was really well looked after, of course I wish he could have had a better life, and yeah, I think that's what I can say before getting emotional. So once again, I failed to articulate myself well, but I guess what I was trying to say is that maybe I feel like I didn't really do enough within my family to help look after my dad's brother, Uncle Graham, but he was incredibly well looked after by other people and the rest of the family before he died just a few years ago. So yes, now here I was at Taichung Special School, about to meet the director of the Down syndrome department and deliver just a little token of help and support. 好，你好。你好，这个是我
做的鱼丸汤吗？
对，你相信吗？外国人可以煮
煮到美味的鱼丸汤吗？我相信。
我很喜欢你的学生可以
对
喜欢
哦，一定的，大厨的我们一定喜欢。
Okay, so not only did she graciously accept our donation, but she also had a special invitation for me to go and join their class.
那谢谢你送给我们鱼丸汤。那我现在要带你去看看，我也要送你个东西。哦，我们的学员会做手工皂。哇，
真的 ？OK。
手工的哦。
OK， 我可以进去看吗？哦，厉害。So I'm going to do my best to protect the identity of the students, but I really want to share with you the immediate warmth and welcoming nature of everybody there. There were high fives, inquisitive looks and questions.
叫什么？送什么东西？送什么东西给我们吃？
鱼丸汤。
鱼丸汤，可以吗？ The feeling inside this classroom was just electric. And just when I thought I couldn't get any more emotional that day, another gift and award were presented to me. And to be honest, I almost lost control of my emotions right there in the classroom. What?
对，今天真的谢谢。
Oh my God! I didn't expect this. Thank you. 感谢你。我的中文非洲的，我的中文。
对，中午非常的溜这样。
Oh, okay.
对。
The award I was presented that day by the students of Taichung Special School is gonna take pride of place on my wall right next to my YouTube. Oh man. Sorry. Right next to my YouTube silver play button because I feel it's equally as special to me. Really, really thank you so much. But yes, with that, I said my goodbyes to the students and the teachers. And as I was leaving, I was trying to think of a way to sum up this video or some final summary. But to be honest, there is not much else I can say other than to thank every single person that was a part of the day. My assistant and camera crew that gave up their time, Avery and his team for their expertise, and of course, every single person that graciously accepted my donations and gave me this amazing feeling of taking one more step towards repaying my debt to Taiwan. I'll be putting links in the description of all of the charities that I've visited. Therefore, if this video has inspired you in some way to making a donation or indeed to donating some of your time to helping out, then please, by all means, go check it out. Time to say goodbye. Thanks to everybody involved. Thanks to you guys for watching. But as for now, and as always, I'll see you next time in My Life in Taiwan. Peace.